Surely I can't be the only person that, when I'm wearing my Darth Vader onesie with the hood up, me and the Emperor were going to stroll into that Jedi Council like a pair of G's, pick up that mic and wiki wiki wow wow west, rap battle those Jedi bitches. Dark side! I'd love to know what my neighbours think of me sometimes. Hi guys, how you doing? It's Sean, and first of all, how you liking this new background? Nice little fish tank, a bit of ambience. It'll obviously look better once there's some fish in it, I know, but I'll probably pick some fish up tomorrow. We'll have to see. If I do, I'll update you on that. So, normally around this time of the week I'll do my weekly news update, but being honest guys, there's been no news I've been interested in this week. I mean, we've got some pictures of Benedict Cumberbatch in Doctor Strange, and I'm not really interested in that. You know, there's just nothing I really feel like I wanted to talk about, so I thought I'd take this opportunity and let you know a little bit more about myself. You know, if you're watching these videos, I've not really spoke about myself that much, so let's get to know each other a little bit more. So I thought I'd talk about how I got into films, why I love films, and what films mean to me on the inside. So, let's go straight back to when I was a kid. Blockbuster days. Everyone used to love going to Blockbusters with their parents, but I'd go in and be like, Space Jam, Iron Giant, stuff like that. I'd give them to my mum. I'd be like, I want to watch these. So my mum would rent them out. And she'd normally pick up about 3 or 4 films for my mum and dad to watch. So I'd get home, I'd watch the Iron Giant, Space Jam, whatever I was watching, and then it'd be time for my mum and dad to watch their films. And it was past my bedtime, and I was like, please let me watch these films with you. And my mum and dad were probably just trying to fucking Blockbuster and chill, but I was there like, please let me watch these films, I need to watch them. And they were watching stuff like Nightmare on Elm Street, Lost Boys, Predator, Terminator, and my mum was like, no, it's bedtime, you gotta go to bed now, go to sleep. And I was like, please! And my dad was like, you know what, he wants it, sit your tuckers down, you're gonna watch this film with us. And I'm like, fucking yes, win! And I'd sit down, I'd like just sit there, I'd be like, Nightmare on Elm Street. I'd be like 5 minutes in, I wanna go to bed, my eyes. And I'm like, fucking watch the film, you asked for this, you're gonna watch this film to the end. Not that I'm making my dad sound like an abusive parent, but I asked for it, so I got it. And as I grew older, these films didn't scare me anymore. I really enjoyed watching them. So, let's move on to the primary school days. I was quite awkward as a kid, you know, socially awkward, very shy, not very outgoing, so I went to a Catholic primary school, and when it got to high school, I'm not a Catholic, so everyone from my primary school went to a Catholic school. I went to a non-Catholic school, so I had to make a completely new set of friends, and being so shy and awkward, those first few years I found it really hard to make some friends, so I just went through the motions of high school. Then when I got to about 13, 14, I think it was, my dad had a really bad accident at work. He snapped both of his wrists and he was housebound. He couldn't do any work or anything like that. He couldn't do anything, so my dad's one of those people, he's always got to be doing something, he's always got to keep his mind active or it drives him crazy. So what I used to do then is I'd come home from school and me and my dad would watch some films together. And me and my dad, we didn't have much in common, but we started watching these films and it was like a regular routine. I'd come home from school, we'd watch these films, we'd have a laugh. And at this time I was glass collecting, so I was only getting like £10–15 a night, but that was my pocket money. That was my little piece of like, yeah, I'm an adult. And with this money, I used to go to the market and I'd buy terrible, terrible movies. Well, they're not terrible, but for my age, I used to buy stuff like Zombie Flesh Eaters, Dawn of the Dead, and I've always kept all of these because they hold a special place in my heart. And I used to buy them from this really seedy fat guy on the market because, like I said, I was only little, so I couldn't go into the shop and buy these 18s, and he'd be like, need any help? I'd be like, what scary movies have you got? What gore-filled treasures have you got? And he'd be like, no, you can have that for a £5, or you can have that for £3, you can have that for a £5. I'd be like, I'll fucking take them all. So I went through the motions, I watched all these movies with my dad, and we built up quite a nice connection watching these films. So, moving on from high school, I went to college, and the people from high school that I did eventually make friends with went to different colleges. I found myself in the same position. I only had one friend in college, his name's Jack, and the first year that is. And those first few years, me and Jack, we just talked a lot about films and stuff like that. Then the second year I made some friends. Jack had to move on and do other things. I made some other friends. And I was like, yeah, I've got some friends now. And I used to go to parties and stuff like that. I'd be the guy with all the movies. It'd be really cool. We'd all sit there and watch these films. I'd bring a big fucking bag full of them. And yeah, it was really fun times. I kept buying my movies and stuff like that. And then I left college. Me and my friends, we drifted apart. And I started work and I found myself in the exact same position. I've got no friends. I'm still working in the same place. It's a warehouse full of really old men. Really, like, there was some Polish guys in there that I had to work with. I didn't understand a word they were saying. Really intimidating, and I was really shy. I was just like that, and there'd be times where I'd come home from work, I'd be miserable as fuck, I'd be depressed. I was like, oh my god, I want to die. I'm not going back to that place. I'd end up going back to the same place the day after. But I kind of came home, I watched these films, and I found solace in films. It was like my little distraction from the world that I had to fucking put up with in work, and it got me through it got me through some tough times in work. I won't lie, I really hated it that first year. It was terrible. But with all this time, we didn't have any internet. We're not living in the Stone Age. It's just we didn't have any need for the internet. And then finally, my mum, she ordered the internet. We got the internet installed, and I was like, YouTube. So I was like going all the way through YouTube, and I found my favourite YouTuber. I still stick by him today. His name's The Flick Pick. If you've not seen him, check him out because he's hilarious. He's such a funny guy, really charismatic, and I remember just watching all his videos. I was like, I can really relate to this guy. He's really socially awkward. He finds solace in these movies. He likes watching films and talking about it. And I was like, I can really connect with this guy. So I just blitzed through all his movies. And there was one film that he kept talking about in particular. I'd never seen it, so this was the first Blu-ray I bought. The Flick Pick, he always buys Blu-rays. I was like, maybe I should upgrade to Blu-rays. I should see what all this halloover's about. So I went, he kept talking about this film, and I was like, I need to check this film out. He loves this film, and that's Point Break. He loves Patrick Swayze. I was like, I got to check this out. This was the first Blu-ray I ever bought. £5 from Asda, and as you can see, guys, Blu-rays everywhere. If you've seen any of my other videos, I've never looked back, and I've just ended up buying all the movies that I used to love and watch as a kid with my dad. You know, Lost Boys, Nightmare on Elm Street, Predator, T2, all these classics. It feels like they've grown up with me now. Like, I've upgraded from DVD to Blu-ray. We're older now, and as time went on, college, that was crap. I went to work. The movies were getting me through work, and then I met my girlfriend, and it was quite, at first she was like, my god, this guy's a fucking movie freak, but over time she's kind of like, you know, she kind of likes films with me now. It means a lot when someone who doesn't like films that much takes an interest in your hobbies, and I don't know, it feels really nice that someone else will like put up with your hobbies and trying to, you know, get on with them. So that's something that me and my girlfriend share now. We love going to the cinemas together. We watch films all day. There's times where we'll just lie in bed all day watching movies, and it's really good. And especially now, my mum, I've been collecting all these Blu-rays. My mum's caught the Blu-ray bug, and that's one of mine and my mum's favourite things to do. We'll just spend a full day searching for Blu-rays, going to Blu-ray shops, and like, yes, and we'll just come home with a massive stack of Blu-rays. So, also a little tidbit, my mum, she's the devil, and I've always looked at steelbooks. I thought those are really, really cool, but they're obviously expensive, and there's things that I've already bought. I thought I can't double dip on them, but we went to town one day, and my mum had seen me checking this out quite a few times, but I won't buy it because I own it on Blu-ray, and that is The Conjuring. My mum surprised me with this steelbook. She was like, look in the bag, Sean, I got you a little something. I was like, holy fuck, it's a steelbook of The Conjuring. The Conjuring is one of my favourite horror movies, so I was like flipping. I was like, thank you. And as you can see, if you watch my steelbook collection video, steelbooks are now my thing. If there's any like cool movies coming out that I really enjoyed in the cinemas, I'll only buy them if I really enjoy them. I get the steelbook. I've got to have it. So movies for me, they've kind of become like, it's not just a hobby. It's brought me closer together with my friends and family. Like my girlfriend, she likes watching movies with me now. My girlfriend likes watching movies with me now. It's something that me and my dad can, you know, connect together because me and my dad don't have much in common, but we both love films. Me and my mum, we go on these like awesome Blu-ray hunting trips, and it's just a really fun little hobby for me, guys. I love talking about movies, and that's kind of where this YouTube channel came from. I saw other people doing it, like the Flick Pick, Stuckman, Jeremy Johns. I love all those guys, and I thought, these guys are talking about films, mate. I'm obviously never going to become as successful as them, but I thought, yeah, let's just fucking talk about films, you know. It's nice to be part of this community. I started on Instagram, you know, chatting to all those movie lovers, and it's just seemed like the next step. I thought, I'll chat to films, and it's a strange thing through YouTube. Like, if like a year ago you would have said, Sean, you know, you got YouTube videos in the future, I'd be like, I ain't fucking talking to a camera. I don't like talking to people in real life. Why would I talk to people on the internet? But here I am. So this little YouTube thing, it's kind of done wonders for my confidence as well. I'm a lot more outgoing now and outspoken, and you know, I'll say my piece. So yeah, no, that might have this whole story might have been a bit boring, guys, but I just thought, you know, get to know me a bit better. I've got like 45 subscribers, but if you're all watching my videos, you know, get to know me a little bit better. I like talking to people about movies now, so why not talk about why I love movies? So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Like it if you did. Comment down below how you got, like, you know, addicted to movies, or where your movie origin story came from. I'd be really interested to hear that, guys. If you want to keep up to date on my videos, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.